Hey, what's up ICT traders, welcome back to the channel. I am currently in this particular trade. I think I've recorded the live trade moving on my mobile device. You can actually see it displayed on my screen. So what I want to do in this video, guys, is to give you the exact entry model I use for this particular entry, and this is something I normally teach my mentorship students. All right, for those of you who want to join the mentorship, I will tell you more about it at the end of this particular video. But let's get to the most important thing in this particular video, and that is basically how I took this entry. Now, it's something that I've done before, but I will recap it and give you a very detailed information. I took 3 of this type of trade this particular week. So let's start with this. How do we do this kind of entry model? Now, most of you know that a point of interest is basically where we are expecting price to come to and then we take our trade from. So let's say, for example, I have price doing something like this, giving me something like this. What do we call this in a typical ICT language? We have this is lower than this, so this is a mitigation block. So if I am to take a trade from this kind of institutional reference point, I could say that this is my bearish mitigation block and it will be my point of interest. All right, based on your PD-ARRAY, this would be my POI, which means if price should come here, I'm going to take a sell since it is a bearish mitigation block. Now, remember that at the time you're looking at this particular price action, you are either looking at this from a particular time frame, right? Let's say this is the 1 hour time frame, H1 or 1H, whatever name you want to give it. This is the 1 hour time frame. So I want to take the trade in this particular time frame, but then this is the point of interest. I marked it on 1 hour and I want to take it. Now, while I wait for price to come here, let's assume price is here. While I wait for price to retrace back up there, I would be patient for price to come. It may take hours, it may take a day, depending on the time frame you're looking at. So if I see price retracing into this area, I have to be patient and wait for it to go there. So what I normally do is that as price is coming, it will start a new uptrend for this time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame. All right, this is the 5-minute time frame, assuming the retracement is coming. So for this time frame, this is a bullish movement, which is an uptrend. So if I want to be sure that I will take this trade, I will have to wait for the 5-minute time frame bullish trend to end. And how do I know that? I can only identify that when price finally reaches my point of interest and then shifts structure inside the point of interest, or after touching my point of interest. All right, so as price is coming back, I will watch this guy to finally create it here. It does this and boom, shifting structure. Now look at this. When I saw this shifting structure, what does it mean? It means that this uptrend has ended and it is aligning with the downtrend. Already I want to go bearish and price has reached this area, shifted structure. It created something again that looks like a mitigation block. All right, so until I see this, I don't take trade bearish. Until I see my point of interest creating the shift in market structure, I don't take the trade. Let me show you an example aside from the one I'm taking today. All right, let me show you an example. Okay, let me even show you from the Euro USD trade example. So this was what was happening. Let me take out everything. Look at this. Price was heavily going up. We have a bullish trend from the 1 hour. And I looked at the 1 hour. I had a fair value gap here. What do we say? A point of interest, a fair value gap, and a bearish order block. This guy right here. So we have this area as our point of interest, POI. Now the question is, do I start going bullish or bearish? If I see this happening, in fact, I saw this happening around here and I said, okay, I have the 50% of this particular fair value gap, which is the consequent encroachment. But then I don't just want to take my trade blindly here and then say, oh, let me go bearish from the mean threshold of that order block or the consequent encroachment and then put my stop loss here and do it blindly. No. I said, okay, I want to have a confirmation that this guy will be the right place for me to take the trade. And I was waiting patiently all through today. And then I dropped down to the 5 minute. When I dropped down to the 5 minute, let me show you what I mean when I said, okay, this was an uptrend all through. Look at this. Is that not an uptrend? Higher high, higher low, higher high. You have higher high, higher low. All right, this is HH. Higher high, higher low. This is higher low rather. This is higher high, higher low. Another higher high. But here comes the miracle right here. Here comes a shift in market structure. A shift in market structure, of course, market structure shift, guys. You now see what I'm saying. So when I saw that market structure shift, I knew that this point of interest was going to be the place for price. All right. Anytime you see that, and if I'm seeing it on the 1 hour, I will look for my shift in market structure on the 5 minute. If I see it on the 4 hour, I will look for my shift in market structure inside the point of interest on the 15 minute. So it reaches the order block, bearish order block, and it passed through the fair value gap. Look at how price respected the 50% of the fair value gap. Look at how the bodies of the candle. And boom, I have a shift in market structure on the 5 minute time frame. Now, before I continue with this particular video, let me introduce you to something very quickly right here. This is FastBull, and FastBull is organizing a trading contest among traders of all caliber, whether you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. This trading contest is for everyone and it's free to get registered. All you have to do is to use the link in the description of this particular video or use the link in the first comment of this particular video and get registered. Click on register and then you will be able to participate in this. These are the prizes that will be given to the first, second and third position, and up to the 10th position you would have a gift. So go ahead and register with FastBull. Aside from that, FastBull also has an amazing platform called the Economic Calendar, which is right here. If you come to fastbull.com website, you can go to product and you will see Economic Calendar. What this gives you is basically the economic news or the economic data that will be coming out as you trade. You will come over here and check some of the economic news that may be unfolding over the week or over the particular day, according to countries, regions, continental area. Everything you are looking for in a fundamental level, you can find it right here. So guys, you can check the link in the description of this video. Let me quickly go back to the explanation. So I am currently in this particular trade because I saw the shift in market structure, but then what I did was that when I went to the 5 minute, I discovered that even after the shift in market structure, look at this, I have premium and discount. This is something I always tell you. You have discount and then this is premium. I wanted to take the trade from this bearish breaker, but the breaker is already resting in the discount area of price. And I said, okay, I want price to come up right here. At least let me see price come up to the premium side of price. And it came over to that area. I had another confirmation again in the 1 minute time frame. You know how skeptical I can be when it comes to me taking trade. I went to the 1 minute time frame again and checked what was happening. And I saw that price was having this price movement. It came when I saw this, when I saw that the 1 minute actually had this break of structure downward. I said, okay, this could be my entry. I decided to enter around this area. Let me show you the entry I took around here. I took it from there, and my stop loss was actually based on the 5 minute, but the 1 minute also helped me to get that entry perfectly. I entered and my stop loss is obviously here. So I am waiting for price to finally deliver to the sell side liquidity on this particular price movement. I actually did my risk management from my account size and other things. So I want to take my profit right here. As soon as I close below this guy, I will break even from this particular trade. I will just close my stop loss, or I will just bring it to break even right here. here. All right, so that will be running on 0 loss. So this was why I took the trade. And the one I took yesterday, it was on gold, and I think 2 days back I took another trade on gold. Let me show you from 1 hour time frame. Let me show you what happened. What happened yesterday was that I saw this price movement from here. I saw this price movement. It was an interesting trade that I wanted you to see. I took this one initially before this one. This one worked out perfectly because I saw price having this boom break of structure downward, and I said, okay, beautiful. If this is going to be an interesting thing, I have this area, even though it's chalked up with just the whips, but this particular sell candle, or this particular buy candle rather, is an interesting point for price. And when price came back inside this area, it was actually respected around that area. So from the 1 hour time frame, I decided to drop down to the 5-minute time frame to look at what will happen here. If I have a shifting market structure on the 5-minute time frame, bearish, then I will take the sell. All right. So I went to the 5-minute time frame, and this was what I got. Look at this. Inside here, inside here, inside here. Look at this. Not this one, not this one. No, not this one. This was, I think, around the open of Asia. I wasn't even close to my chart. I did not look at this area because this price action was so chalked up with those things. So I saw this one. This was the one I took here. Price had a shifting market structure right here. Can you see it? That was a shifting market structure. Price went up, creating 3 candles, trying to go up, and then it shifted structure. Whatever way you want to see it, this is how I do my thing, and it's working for me. It doesn't have to be the kind of things you are used to. It's working for me. And when I saw it, I took the trade here. I can remember very clearly. I took it from here, and I was confident about it here. And my stop loss was just above here. Yes, I remember this was coming close to my stop loss, but then I stood my ground, and I was watching this particular price action to play out. And I was about to take my profit here inside this favor look at this place. That was what I did. I said, okay, I was going to take my profit right here. So after the shifting structure, I always wait for a shifting market structure, guys, before I take my trades. So this was what happened. You can literally see it. Gave me some money. All right. So the one for yesterday, still again, I saw this one with on gold right here. I said, okay, if this is what happened, I had this price actually closed below here. Yes. And I had this favor look up again right above here. I said, okay, if price will come here and shift structure on the 5-minute, I am going to take the trade. All right. I am going to take the trade. It did this. And from here, this was a news that came out yesterday, but on the 5-minute time frame, I saw this. This was what I saw. Actually, let me show you what I saw. I saw this guy. Boom. It was so tricky. On the 3-minute, I went to the 3-minute, actually was watching some few things there. It was so tricky. On the 3-minute, it looks like a shifting market structure actually, because it closed below it. And I was a bit skeptical anyway, but then when I saw this, I decided to take the trade here. Where was it? Sell from here. If I can remember, I was a bit skeptical about it here. That was where I took the trade. My stop loss was right above, I think somewhere around there. But then I actually got stopped out on this particular trade when this news came out. It came out heavily, boom, and it removed me because of news. I was happy when price actually finally broke lower, gave me almost 1:2. I got stopped out anyway. So that was the kind of trade. Every time I see a point of interest, I wait for a shift in market structure around it before I take the sell. So this was what happened, including today. I will do the same thing for my entry every time I want to take a trade. So this is what is happening on Euro USD currently. Let me see what is happening. On the 15-minute time frame. Okay, let me take it out and bring it back to normal. So this is it. Okay, this is it. On the 5-minute, if I have that area, I am going to break even my trade because I'm already almost halfway the trade, so I will break even, or I will just close one of the positions and allow one to run fully so I can manage the entry. So that's basically how I do it, guys. If you want to learn more of this, you can join the Elite Traders program, which is right here. The link is in the description of this particular video. This is it, the Elite Traders program. We have the mentorship community right here. You're going to have a lot of amazing experiences. We do have 3 times meeting in a week, and it's a kind of a mentorship. The videos are here to help you just have a common understanding of what we are doing in the mentorship, and then you can have your head start from there. So if you want to join, make sure you join, and there is WhatsApp link attached to this particular video in the description. You can also message us on WhatsApp so we can respond to you in case you need some assistance. Thank you very much, guys. If you have any question, let me know in the comments of this particular video. See you in my next video.